I just realized I'm a dumbass. I didn't, update the stream information. Pardon me for that, everybody. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we are now accurate. Echo, what's up? Thank you. Thank you very kindly for the follow. Hey. Yeah, I'm about to do a campaign run and then probably just some... probably just some usual shenanigans. Yeah, let's see if I can get a new shareable link. Happy Friday. Hydrate. Not much in the moment. Oh, okay. Did I ask you, Echo? Pardon me asking a lot on the live stream. You don't have to answer me live. You can send me a DM. Did I ask you, what do you do for work? Because I know I've talked to you in the, TF2SR streaming Discord before. I don't think we really got to talk, though. Like, because we tried to do a race, and we had technical difficulties, but... Oh, that's not what I want. I want this one. I'm just posting my link in one other spot. Alright, cool. Ah! Did you see the new DRG Survivor class? I did not, but Crevice did give me one word to describe it, dozer, because I was like, I really do not want spoilers. Hydrate. Already? Oh yeah, bloke. Shiki is on strike with redeeming Hydrate, and I said that he can blame you for raising the price of Hydrate. So, I was like, you can go to bloke if you want to complain about that too much. So, you look hungry. Well, bloke, I added something to have a snack, Nova. Now you get to pick whether I have to have a healthy snack, an unhealthy snack, or if it's player's choice. So you get to add that to your redemption. I don't know if you saw that, but I did change it because I thought it would be funny. So, I work at a car dealership, specifically parts and service. Okay. Ooh, look. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I just had my car fixed earlier this year because, Coyote darted out in front of me and... Hey, thank you for the streak, Kaz. Sorry, I'm just catching up on a bunch of stuff right at the start before we get into the live stream, so... into the run. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full run, and then we'll go from there. I need my coffee. I don't need water. But I guess I do need water, but it's... There's still a decent amount in there. Well, bloke, as soon as you answer me, I will have a snack. I will redeem that request, but you have to... you gotta do part 2. Alright, so before we get started here, chat, I need to hide the clock. Because I have found that it causes me incredible stress if there's any visibility of it whatsoever. What I do kindly ask of everyone out there in chat is to only say something about the clock if I ask, or has to be a healthy snack. Okay, I do have a banana on my desk, so I'd imagine that qualifies. But because yeah, basically the only time that I want you guys to say anything about the clock is if I ask you, like, if it's running. Or I had this thought yesterday, do I ask stream chat if I ask them for what time I would need to get sub 90 on Fold, once we get to that point, and then you guys can see what the clock is. I will not, but then you guys can tell me, would be able to tell me, for instance, based on that, if I were to get sub 90, what would I need to get on Fold? Because that keeps it vague enough where I have to guess. But doesn't tell me the whole story of the entire run, if that makes sense. Because I still won't know how I did on specific levels and stuff like that, so... And that's also, like, the one time I let myself cheat and look at the clock, and there was like, maybe 1 or 2 others, when I got my sub 90 last year, so... I did let myself look at the clock at the end of Arc, just before I started Fold. Actually, I think I need to reset the timer for... I'll still do blokes, but I think I'm gonna extend the snack timer to an hour. That one's a new one, so I'm kind of tooling with the idea, so it's gonna get adjusted, just like many of the others. Maybe I'll have like half the banana now, because then if somebody else redeems it later, then I still have a healthy snack if that's the call. And I will eat it, bloke. I'm just putting it down right now. I'm mostly going to be eating it during cutscenes. And, like, non-movable points. Hey, Todd. Did you not renew your sub? Bloke? I don't think you renewed your sub. That's why I think you got an ad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started. Replay training. Alright, here we go. Games in Chinese and... That's 1 minute conversation. Alright, so... Thank you. Thank you, Bloke, for the resub. Hey. Alright, so... Yeah, the only thing right now that I want you guys to do in regards to the clock is keep me informed that it is running. That's it. I don't want anything else said about it. I need to know if, at any point, for whatever reason, if it stops running.
步枪兵库珀，我们走吧。该死，船上的模拟舱一定重启过了，我们得重新设定。
Is it running?
觉得这样可以吗，库珀？好了，我们走，我们看看你记得多少。设定神经连线，和泰坦连线类似，但不一样。
I want to make sure we're not having technical difficulties here.
得有正确的心态。啊，好多了。加快动作，开启跳跃装备辅助。跳跃装备以自然稳定的原则运作。
That's a good start.
校准你的跳跃装备及移动方式。
That's pretty clean.
强化后会像直觉反应一样自然。
Still have to wait for Last Mossa to show up.
这才像样。简 单的2连跳，跟着幻影。过身心仪以后，我们夺回了1/4
I'm not getting the boost. What the
反
heck?
抗军越来越有规模，每天都有更多像你一样的人加入来对抗 IMC。
I'm way behind here. Oh! Still got that part though.
很好，你可以继续练习，结束后去试炼室。
Still have to learn frag boosting here,
很
but
好，今天有个新试炼，跟着幻影或另寻路径。
what exactly did I pick up?
铁玉在战斗中必须保持平衡，速度很重要，但你也得能够击中你的目标。 我
It's
们
a
得
good
练习
practice.
这些技能，直到成为直觉反应。
Not bad.
非常好，看到墙上的评分板了吗？
Wait, come
新
on.
记录哎！结束之后，我有东西要
There
让
we
你
go.
看看。练习都结束了，
等等，我在
Oh,
练习。
come on,
没问
no.
题，准备好就通知我。
Oh my god, are you
练习都
serious?
结束了，
来吧，我准备好了。
That's the wrong order.
你会喜欢这个，可以开始后半段训练。泰坦，开一架进来吧。
And I just watched my sub 90 last night, then to try and get a grasp on what I did in that
首
run.
先需要更多空间。
You gotta do X first.
BT 那是我的搭档，先锋级，反抗军自行研发。
Probably lost about 10
这是
seconds
我
on
们
that,
手机
but
自行设计的泰坦，
oh
不是
shit.
向 IMC 偷来的。呼叫你的第一架泰坦吧。
Most of the time it doesn't matter and you can skip
上
it, but
先上，来了。
alright, well let's keep rolling. It's only the start, we got a long way to
好了，
go.
步枪兵，看来有大事要发生了，我带你出来。
关闭所有非必要信号。
库珀，准备好。
别急，克罗，他刚离开虚拟世界。
I will have my half banana.
他没问题的，相信我。
是，长官。
全体就战斗位置。这不是演
注意，他们杀过来，他们想要杀过来。训练的还不错，有一天你会熟练它。我们会把你训练成铁玉的步枪兵，不是今天，没时间了。
拉斯提莫莎，你这
安德森，
畜生！我们下面见。
今天会看到一颗新的星球，说不定就死在那里了。下面见了，库珀，祝你好运。
快滚出那个模拟仓，库珀！运输机上碰头。
Well, guess I'll keep going. Okay. Yeah, usually if it starts bloke, it'll usually keep going. So mainly at this point, I need to know if it ever doesn't. It's often changing the scene, right? Yes. That is the one point when it should stop. Because then that splits the run. That splits the timer. Yeah. Basically, chat, a couple big points with Live Split, for those of you not familiar with it, it's a common speedrunning timer that a lot of games use. Many games have auto splitters, which basically means in between levels or stages, it will either stop in between or it will automatically go to the next segment. So that's kind of the long and short of it, and that's with basically any game. So for Titanfall, yes, it will stop after the fade to black, and it should. If it keeps running, that's a problem. Alright, drop pod skip, first thing. Pull up my sleeve a little bit. Let's go. Got it. A little slow, but you got it. Yeah, you gotta act pretty much instantly if you're gonna get that. Alright, good. And then, up 18-hour cutscene skip. And that will automatically add time to the clock. That is normal. It is designed that way, so that is also okay. Yeah, and that's for this level in particular. That will happen. Oh, nice. Oh. That stumbled in, but we're okay. Oh god. Oh no! What is going on? Thought I had it, but that was too low, but that was after I got a successful thing across the gap. That's normally really hard to get. At least for me, but that was unusual. Never gotten there. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm trying to replicate what I did on that sub 90 BT. Yeah, there's that route to the left. I want to learn it. Good. Get that. Alright, over jump.
电力2/3，资料核心重新初始化，视觉系统启动，调整焦距中，你还好吗？体育。
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm pretty consistent with it now, but
大概吧。你刚刚是不是叫我铁玉？
是，拉斯提摩沙上尉给了你代理铁玉的战士军衔，恭喜你，你可以叫我 BT。
BT， 了解。
我的系统正在重启，有3个电池将会加速程序，我会在这里等待。在我能行动之前，我会透过头盔无线电。
so this part goes. Oh, come on, dude! Why didn't you die? Oh.
有许多的野兽，我们没有办法控制大自然。个人的东西，我们会将你挑战，保证你的个人安全。
BT， 这个声音是谁发出的？
这是掠夺者军团的指挥官莎拉布里格斯，指挥反抗军的特种侦察中队，又称 SRS。
BT， 这艘船里有人生还吗？
没有，扫描在 MCS 詹姆士麦卡伦，没发现任何生命迹象。
That one's kind of
但有
touchy,
90%的救生艇弹射，还有希望。
你刚刚说我该做什么来着 ，BT？
我需要第3颗电池才能充饱电力，否则我们可能无法杀出重围。
Oh, I got it.
我们的位置已暴露。
Got it. Yo! A slant boost.
所有反抗军 ，IMC 会护送强兵到天使监狱。事项的话，
是 IMC。
I got the slant boost. That's tricky.
往这里来的。
That's a little bit feeling it out in placement, but I got it.
能量全开。
Phew.
必须先建立神经连结才能继续。
That could have been better,
准
but
备完请登机。
fell down in a couple of places, but excuse me. That's not gonna be a sub 13, but
好了，
I've only gotten sub 13 one other time.
协议一，连线铁狱，神经连线中。神经连线完成。步枪兵杰克·库珀，你现在确认是 BT7274的代理铁狱。
Oh, and Bloke, I think you do have a record, by the way. I did see the message, I just didn't respond to it. As far as the 60 stream streak, I think you do have a record for this channel. For the person who... I don't actually know if that's... Oh, hold on.
涡旋防护罩启动。涡旋防护罩能捕捉射过来的子弹与炮弹。释放按钮能将所有捕捉到的物品射向敌
Just trying
人。
to remember my technique for this. Yes.
美玉，助手
Got
舱
it.
启动了。
Yep,
这
we're
个建
good.
设型火箭
Making
舱
up a little bit.
可同步锁定多个敌军目标。按钮按下越久，可锁定的目标越多。
Yeah, got those.
神经连线完成，主武器控制与动作连线已重新建立。
Okay.
铁狱侦测到敌方泰坦，我们准备杀出一条血路吧。
你确定吗？
相信我。
I'm gonna try this. So I've been watching other people. They do it here, because then you can deploy the smoke.
发现反抗军泰坦，
Oh, he did not go where he should have.
遭受攻击。
敌方泰坦
Still good, but
做得好，我们的战斗效率评分增加了。铁狱，我侦测到有更多 IMC 回收队
We're
在
gonna
路
go on
上。
holiday.
我们要生存的唯一机会
Oh
是
no!
完成跟安德森少校会合的任务。在那之前，我们得靠自己。标记抬头显示，我们必须动作快。
Nice.
铁狱 ，IMC 会继续。
How dare you go on holiday,
我们
Bo?
生存的唯一
How
机
dare
会
you?
是与安德森少校在离这里60公里处
No,
会
I'm
合。
joking.
我们要生存，就得懂得应变和适应。
Nah, you can.
这里是带球32，我们伤亡惨重，有没有买到队？请帮帮忙！
但是有方先锋级泰坦，
我们损失惨重，那是 BT 吗？
抱歉了，
Oh,
这都
挺高级见到你，上尉，我们需要些帮助。
to the family. Nice. Wow, that brute didn't show up. Well, he was probably hiding back there somewhere, but
铁狱，这个泰坦武器的设计很先进，对我们有战术上的优势。
好像有人恋爱喽。
根据人类对爱情的理解，
人
恋爱需要爱慕
BT,
受吸
you
引
never
奉献
ceased
尊重结论
Even how many
我有
times have I run
50%的
this game?
在恋爱中，铁狱，我们可以用强力的装备锁定敌人，发射。
I have seen people jump up the front, but I've like had issues with that, so
开启流量
正在启动声纳图波辅助，
警告毒物
my brother's friend is on Slay the Spire too.
正在攻击敌方泰坦。
过渡舱程序。
铁狱，我正在追踪你的位置，建议你寻找出口。
学长，这是肯恩，
正在启动声纳图波
跟
辅助。
反抗军的老朋友呗，你们之间不过是沟通不良罢了，没关系，没关系，那有什么问题？
等人等了，为什么回山了？
队的反抗军残兵，我要你们知道，这是肯恩
Oh god.
晚一日来到末巴，
声纳图波已开启。
应该是
What the heck?
这是晚游3号第9反抗军舰队，我们死守 手的开垦设施 ，MC 有某种新式的机械步兵，我们被困住了。
This happened in my sub
我已在
90.
你的行进路径上侦测到反抗军友军，
Come
他们
on.
也许需要协助。
What are you doing? What are you doing?
正在启动声纳突破。
Why aren't you grabbing the wall? To climb up there. I've been losing it a lot lately, that jump.
有一名友邦反抗军铁，很高兴见到友邦铁狱长官。我们小队都被打惨了，头盔需要一些支援。
I don't know how I've been losing that jump as much as I have been lately.
后方有援军，是时候了。
I thought I was gonna get it.
攻击敌方泰坦。
造成伤害特殊情况，在此设施内请随时开带防护。
That guy tripped.
我听说有些先锋级泰坦和 SRS 铁狱在击杀我的 IMC 援军，管你是谁。
警告，三山区有猎兽之
真是不错，朋友。
I better get past
希
him,
望
but
你比我上一次干掉的那个强。
正在过滤自动测试设施。
铁狱，小心行事。铁狱，我们的道路将在前方交汇。
oh god, okay, here we go.
铁
This is where
狱，
dialogue
流
does
量交接
matter.
门挡住我们通过这个设施的路了。
听起来不错
附近应该有道具，发现多个 IMC 保全部队，准备好了，铁狱。
IMC 保全部队，唉，难怪他们花这么多钱。
好久不见。
正好相反，你的头盔能提供我你的即时影像。你在那里打的。
Okay, I gotta go the safety route.
关闭氮遗留的控制器，在下个房间里。你的抬头显示有标记。
Had to take the safety route. My speed went down.
已启动铁狱控制。协议2。
I was looking like I was gonna have enough speed, but then my speed dropped, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna lose it. So I had to continue. Alright, here we go.
你可没被邀请来肯恩的派对。
Tentacles on top of that. Ah, damn.
真好。
Hope you feel better soon,
英
Cheeky.
雄还带着一地 SRS 先锋级泰坦。哇哦，这才像话嘛！来场
Alright, King, come on.
对战。
废物，让好戏上场吧！
敌方泰坦倒地。别碰到可能留下的人，他会伤害自身。
Got it.
做得好。
Sending hugs,
可能的
Shiki.
头盔无线电会
Sending
遭
hugs.
破坏我建议你回收它。
泰坦和铁狱正在强行进入设施。
Alright, chat, you know what we have to do. Alright, chat, you know what we gotta do. Must be done.
IMC 快完全封闭圣柜了，该准备天龙梯了。
收到，我抓到了3个反抗军的人，
Got it.
处置他们。
Egg. Easter egg, chat.
完毕。
解密敌方通讯的能力在战争
I
史
got
中
it.
有着重要的地位，这将对我们有利。
Oh, the Easter egg. Look, did I not? Oh, you don't know it? I gotta tell you. It's just the Easter egg. Easter egg.
安德森少校走的是这条路，他可能是到汇合点的前进。我建议我们继续前进，小心前进。
Usually at this point, if certain people are here in chat, they'll just start spamming eggs, like egg emojis.
存取资料中，未知。
It's funny.
我们在这里干嘛？
我们必须穿过这个设施，前往安德森少校的汇合点。这是我们存活的唯一机会。
来许有些布里斯克收到没？完毕。
我是艾雪，说吧。
看来没回复。我看这反抗军的铁狱相当大英雄。 他朝着你那里去了，干掉他。
喂，
爱许完毕。
布里斯克，
他是反抗军想要的
That's
战犯
totally optional. The
现
dialogue
在为
was
IMC 所雇佣。布里斯克要为拉斯提摩沙上尉的死负责，也就是我的上一位铁狱。
发现敌方泰坦，攻击中。
Alright. Got my Scorch. Got my Thumb.
发现先锋敌泰坦，交战中。
我也马上就去。敌方泰坦到底，做得好。
Nice.
你的技术真
Not
是
bad.
近乎神速。
I'll take it. Alright, out.
铁玉，这码头的货梯是条捷径，看看你的抬头显示就能找到控制台。
发现敌方铁狱，我们遭到攻击了。
货梯已启动。
铁玉，我需要协助。
警告！警告！13号码头发现未授权开展，
And down into the pit because it's.
爱许呼叫 K3，以确认安全的。
铁玉，铁玉，我需要协助。
看来自动保全发现了泰坦，真省事。
铁玉，库珀，如果你听到的话，我正被带往这个设施的变电站。
Yeah, man.
铁玉，我看到设施里到处
Got it.
工作，而不是步兵。
小心
说的没错，兄弟。
小心，我们收到了个反抗军的指令。
我是爱许，
是那个该死
我
的
捉到了先
坏人下令。
锋级泰坦，你想要我怎么处理他？
我他妈的
So I need to be ready here.
他的铁玉呢？
我们会对付他。这个设施本来就是为杀戮而造。
Okay.
我确定在必要时
Honestly, better than falling into the pit and dying.
那不是你的游乐
I'll
园。
take it.
我付钱可不是要你耍小聪明的，必要时就把那地方毁掉，懂吧？布里斯克通话完毕。
铁玉，我正被他沿着装配线往下带走，可能有共通出口，建议你沿着平台的动线走。铁玉，这设施十分危险，小心生产线上的机械。
Been so long, I actually forget the name of this. Since I actually started doing runs seriously. Alright, red versus blue! Let's go for it. Let's make sure we get a checkpoint, though. Okay. Gotta get that first. Oh god. Good thing I did. And thankfully, when they... Alright, we still got a couple more. Okay, there's one Spectre. There's two. Alright, red versus blue. We gotta do it now. I still hear another grunt. Oh, he might kill him. Yeah, I think he did. Damn. Alright, well. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get on top. This is one that Blackberry actually showed me. Whee! I want to adjust a little bit there. I think.
你还好吗？
差点完蛋，刚才是绞肉机，你还好吗？
我没有受损，不过我不相信这里是食物加工厂。
我运气一向不好，不如把这里搜个彻底。
或相反，得看情况。
看到你了，铁玉，我很佩服你的毅力。要是IMC步兵都像你这样放弃牺牲就好了。铁玉，出去的路只有一条，往上。原点还在等。放心，我不会草率处决你的。我向你保证。
铁玉，扫描显示圆顶上方是你最佳的出路。我建议你想尽办法也要上去。
I thought I was gonna be able to hit that, but
模拟圆顶情境开启，重置环境。
真令人佩服，铁玉，你居然撑到这里来了。
oh, okay. There, I'll sit here. Was that an unauthorized snack?
做得好，铁玉。
No, Bloke. Maybe that was part of the conversation that you missed. I was gonna have my half banana during like cutscenes and stuff because I kind of wanted to get started. So, but that it was still fulfilling the snack obligation. Does that make sense? Yeah. Well, just because there's quite a bit of cutscenes in this game, so it's. I think someone measured it, and it's like, what, 23-ish some odd minutes of cutscenes? And like waiting around and stuff, so. There we go. You forgive me? Hey. I didn't say that I wasn't gonna finish that half banana. I just said I was gonna do it differently. Lol.
于动态模拟圆顶314
Joke's on you.
载入情境127。
现在，让我们瞧瞧你到底有什么本事。
Alright. Ugh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's go.
艾雪，告诉我你杀了那个铁玉。
我正在处理它。
别玩了。
我就不能享受我的工作吗？
不行，你得尽快处理。
了解了，艾雪完毕。
别担心，有了干掉他后的奖金，就可以去买。
重新补充猎兽遏制阵。第四区 Charlie 负责21到29号的引爆。
所有 IMC 人员，
我不知道你做了什么。
我是艾雪。
That was better than usual, but.
快消息放松了，我已脱
安
困。
全漏洞，我已建议将整座建筑炸毁。
这地方要崩塌了，建议我们尽快离开。你离我的位置不远，抬头显示有标记。
马上撤离。
Okay. Actually doing alright, I think.
这是高度危险的环境，我建议你登机，铁玉。铁玉发现圆顶外有出口，在你的抬头显示。
Got the brood kit on, which is good.
保卫武器已启动，无论带向全力保卫车里的 AMC。
到85号地方。
我
the out of bounds.
将控制转给
Off to a good start. Still gotta finish it though. Not done yet. Sure it's gonna be on track. Alright, Effecting Cause. Got through that first, I want to say about third. Say it's about the second third of the game. Effecting Cause and Beacon. And of course the finale being Trial by Fire, Arc and Gold.
调查这座设施，我跟你在另一边汇合。
要求所有在处理盛会分析报告的小组都到演讲厅听马德将军的简报，谢谢。
果断消灭反抗人，铁玉有什么事吗？
That was weird. Alright, we're coming down below. Got it.
我建议直到我们有进一步资料前都要小心。铁玉，给我他的头盔就可以分析。
Alright, and now we just sit and chat.
217的控制权就转移给你了，库珀铁玉，恭喜你获得擢升。以下为反抗军 SRS 的布里格斯指挥官所简报的安德森的任务。
安德森少校，2个星期前我们截获了 IMC 通讯，他们在提风星上发现了某些东西，一种巨大的能量爆炸在该位置释出，造成了时间的扭曲。我需要在地面上的 SRS 渗入该设施。
收到，我会找到一些答案的。
我们在灰熊行动中回收的稳带装置应该可以保护你。我们知道 IMC 已经与副本布里斯克和他的佣兵们签约，要保护那边的某样重要东西，所以注意你的背后和安德森。你知道我有多爱写死亡报告，所以别自己行动。SRS 是个团队。
Sorry, Mom. It was perfect time to get back to my mom.
铁玉。
She had asked me about some stuff before I started the run, but this is a good point to catch up on that.
特殊作业217建议我们在继续前先找到安德森的稳带装置。
我们应该怎么办？
我们的任务已更新。我侦测到安全守卫建筑上有个洞口，我会提供进入的权限。在你调查设施已取得情报和丢失装置时，我会待在这里扫描环状结构。
一定有比较简单的方法 ，PT。
我会想办法。
侦测到未授权人员，启动自动保全机制。
There is a trick here called faster than time, but oh, come on. I missed it. I was trying to pull off a pseudo, But that's not really the technique you're supposed to use, but you're supposed to start further back than that, but anyway. Because normally the door would open and you'd have those grunts that are sitting there, but Butt slip! Butt! I don't know why, but someone pointed that out to me and it's never left. It's gonna be a thing.
库珀铁狱，我转移了一些 AI 功能到该装置中，在时间切换时就可以通讯。
镭射网一启动，咱们来个瓮中捉鳖。
That was smooth. That was good.
Titanfall 铁狱，安德森的受损日志可能有些用处。开始播放日志。安德森的日志341 ，IMC 有重大。
All right. Yeah, I've got the cloud covered up in every which way because I can technically still see it on my OBS view. So what I did, guys, was I opened up another one of the docs, like OBS docs, because you can see like stream chat, stream stats, that kind of stuff. So I just pulled up a random one and covered it up. Aw. That was almost catastrophic, but it's... Not paying attention, but...
看来他们还没研发出完美无缺的外壳。这个已经空了，圣柜一定在别的地方。安德森完毕。
Alright, let's see how I handle the Hell Room segment. Oh, God. Okay. Rather restart it than die. Rather restart a slide hop string than die. Oh lord, okay. Alright, could be a little better, but you know, I didn't die.
建议到轮环附近跟我汇合，并扫描圣柜的能量特征。我找到桥梁延伸至轮环的操控台，台头显示有标记。
Oh god. Hello.
你似乎曾做过些什么，导致这些先存的自动保全系统现在对你有些敌意。
Everything's fine. Oh, get down from there. Like, get down from there, don't let the Legion smack you in the face.
很好，铁玉，扫描完成。如安德森发现的 ，IMC 可能使用这个武器的完成版对反抗军的哈莫尼星进行攻击。我们的旅程离结束还早呢，必须将这数据回传舰队。
I didn't know is where we menu. Because then we get the ion kit. Even though I have a different technique for Richter, I still need to learn another technique for those other two Titans. I know there's a Scorch technique, but until I learn that, I'm gonna keep menuing at this point.
如果我们无法及时赶到呢？
哈莫尼星上4000万性命将会消失，我们必须将情报传给 SRS 指挥官莎拉布里格斯。铁玉，信号台就在前方。扫描显示能量运作低下，可能需要维修。
Try and do the stalker trick here.
我发现了许多未知目标。发现敌人，这些潜行者似乎被输入指令攻击控制室。注意，我发现雾中包含有毒化学物质。
没问题。
不行，铁玉。这雾对有机生物来说足以致命，你死了，我们怎么完成任务？你待在驾驶舱内才安全。铁玉，我发现信号台的控制室中有反抗军，他们正在求救，接通中。
嘿，外面的铁玉，你听得到吗？来帮个忙吧！我是反抗军手榴弹兵第3部队的科尔上尉，我们现在被潜行者压制住了，请求协助。
我建议我们协助消灭那些潜行者。并与反抗军步枪兵联系。敌人已消灭。
Okay, I was like, come on.
这场胜利是我们良好战斗效率的表现。BT-7274呼叫反抗军部队，敌人已被消灭。
你救了我们一命。
I was too close.
没完没了的，我们可撑不了多久。我们要打开防爆门了，进来吧。泰坦在电梯上，麦克科德带他们上去。是的，长官。
上尉，信号台状况如何？
电源已关闭，我们没办法控制它，必须有像这样的东西才能重新启动它。不过这个已经坏了。
Just because I can.
名称：电弧装置，功能：产生高达5兆焦耳的能量。
是，我们知道那是什么。
你能修吗？
没办法，感应器显示分台上还有一个，但是要过去是难上加难。那地方根本不是人为所见的。
了解了，库珀铁玉，我建议在设施分台里面行动时小心一点。你必须取回电弧装置。
没完没了。
祝你好运。
祝你路。
Right. On to Beacon Chapter 2. Damn, I was going for it. Someone did tell me how it's possible to get it more consistently, but I gotta work on that.
我已连接至你的头盔抬头显示已跟监进度，频道随时开启，供你需要时使用。
Still gotta learn those neutral wall jumps that someone advised. They gotta actually sit down and find the time to do them. Alright, and stay back. Don't cross that threshold yet. Oh god.
马文 D211
啊
调整涡轮。
别怕，你的跳跃装备
There we
撑得住
go.，
旁路连通成功，风扇已关闭，电弧装置距离30公尺。做得好，体育，你已获得电弧装置，返回控制室，系统已准备重启。
Alright, let's hope for a lucky heatsink skip. Damn, I missed it. Let's try again. Why did I still miss it? I had enough speed. How am I missing it so much? Yes, load. What the? Why does it keep thinking I'm doing the crouch before the jump? This happened twice. Why does it keep thinking I'm missing it? I might as well just run through it normal. I've never missed heatsink skip that much. Oh, come on, work. All right, I'm just gonna run through it normal. It's like 7 attempts. I can't say I've run through it normal in a long time. That's like 7 attempts. I don't know why I kept missing it today. I normally don't have issues. I missed it like the second time. I should have just run through it normal.
那看起来像是电弧装置，我们终于能离开这个地方了。
做得好，库珀铁玉，现在能够启动电力供信号台运作。
电缆准备好了，上尉。很高兴见到你回来，长官。正好前面将整个电路重新配置完了，现在就差电源。
铁玉，电源室的继电器都已关闭，使用
Maybe
电
doing
弧
my
装置
lurchless
应
double
该就
jump
能
at the
够
wrong
手动发
time.
动它们。
铁玉，希望这电弧装置没让我们白费力气。
注意，前方发现高辐射含量。
Go get the
你的
kids.
防护衣
All right,
在房间内只能
go
保护
get those
一段时
kiddos.
间。我建议你动作快。
除非你想被烤熟，不然我可不会在里面待太久。好，我一倒数完就会打开闸门。3、2、1，快！
电力达到100%，我建议你迅速离开此房间。
做得好，体育，电力恢复了。好了，有电源了。 打开防护闸，我们去修复信号台。
创业开启中。
诊断完毕，电力100%。
开始重启天线锁定。
开始重启连线锁定模组。
60%、70%、80%、90%。
警告：发现错误，紧急关闭。
妈的，搞什么？回答我！
清楚，搜索防故障装置。
上尉，连线锁定模组已关闭。
该死的 IMC 8成正朝着这里来，
非常有可能。
能透过旁路连通模组吗？
没办法，长官，除非你想向整个 IMC 舰队进行广播。
我们得手动修复这模组。
铁玉，看来又得靠你了。
希望你不介意再冒一次险，铁玉。你得到现场修复信号台，并尽快赶回来。
控制转给铁玉。
小心了，我们今天已经在那里失去够多好兄弟们。
扫描显示阵亡铁玉。我记得这名铁玉在摧残之地行动中表现非常出色。
摧残之地有点耳熟。
我的记录显示，你在摧残之地中受到脑震荡，且丧失了一些记忆。那是一场大型燃料争夺。我的扫描器发现了运作中的连线锁定模组，东北方428公尺。我的分析结果显示，投掷是唯一的办法。我能够将你扔过去。
这太疯狂了。
铁玉，我是不会发疯的。风力3节，风向274，距离95公尺，投掷质量89公斤。相信我。
A lot of time to make up for. Come on. I think I can have a decent ending to the game, but... I thought I was gonna be able to hit the edge there. Oh god, I don't want to fall now. Alright, oh.
K14，发现敌方铁玉，正朝你方向前进，请回复。
我正在攻击敌方步兵。
丢得好。
不客气，铁玉，祝你好运。反泰坦小队已抵达，请求支援。
A21回报 Citroën， 空端，发出推本。
发现连线阻力模组，检查台通显示。
次滑速，赶快！
林哥，我是布里斯克。
A4收到没？回答我。A4，我们正在调动部队协助，预计3分钟抵达。
欢迎回来，库珀。我建议先保护此区域，再进行维修。
C16，信号台4号购台上的小队已阵亡，铁玉可能是要从这里发送信号。
协议2，任务更新，获得连线模组。我们等你回来，库珀。死神机会。
所有单位 ，K4没有回应，准备前往目标所在的信号台4号。416呼叫里克特，铁玉的意图不明，他可能是要把我们调离泰坦。
这铁玉潜入信号台，看到他全靠你了，布里斯克。
收到，就位于信号台4号购台处，等待拦截。
好枪法。
哎，听着铁玉，泰坦有另有打算。所有保全单位，我是里克特，马上到信号台。Finding Kleinman with last minute taken。
收到，第一 K1 进军 K2，快让士兵着陆，快点！
前行者机会。已歼灭所有敌人，区域安全。没事吧，铁玉
？Oh God. No!
任务更新，替换连线模组。模组的插槽在天线上方，我将你扔上去后，你再接着爬上去。
Get me all the way down to the ground.
有人在猎杀你的佣兵，而且看起来我们的无线电
What are
被
you
进
doing?
早告诉你别雇佣那些废物了。
No, I hope he's gonna get over that.
我是库本布里斯克。
All the way to the ground.
想当英雄是吧？行，你再来呀，再来呀！要是我是你的话，我可不会这么拼命要当英雄，这样你至少能活得久一点。
假设天线在新模组安装完后会自动校准。
BT，
接到你了。
铁玉，天线已启动，你一回来我就向舰队发送信息。你实在是了不起啊，长官！
里克特，我是布里斯克。呀，我在路上了。里克特回避。我是里克特，拦截并终结那个铁玉，然后将剩下的反抗军处决。
死神接近中。反抗军部队封锁控制室，发现敌人。
收到，封锁中，我们会在这里提供支援。
发现异常活动，可能是敌方泰坦。
MC 听着。
Oh, now they're spawning separated.
想取人性命。
Great.
自己做选择。Yes, Markin Verti。发现敌方泰坦。别让他活着离开。你们统统都该死。
敌方泰坦到底。
Not the way it should go, but...
想来场真正的战斗，我们瞧瞧你近身个人战表现如何。Oder bist du gelaufen wie ein kleiner Junge？
开始吧，维迪欧。知道了。 Meine Tote！
敌方泰坦到底。
At least they got Elmo.
已启动解狱模式。
好，所有系统正常。格兰特，启动吧。是，通讯形式已启动。有效，通讯能量达25%，攀升中。60%，很好。快到了，80%。 信号传送达最大能量，准备发送。
广播资料流中，等候回应。
希望有人还在上面。
好了，
我是反抗军 SRX 掠夺者军团的莎拉布里格斯，请验证。
布里格斯指挥官，我是 BT7274，协议2，坚守任务，回报情报给隶属 SRS 单位的舰队。
清楚收到，很高兴听到你们还在下面，我们现在正在接收资料。泰坦 BT7274，资料记录器显示，原来的铁狱已阵亡。
正确，泰拉斯提摩沙上尉已阵亡。现在连线到的是代理铁狱步枪兵杰克库珀。
等一下，拉斯提摩沙要你连线步枪兵？
对，他没有别的选择。
了解，我们会将你转给合格的铁狱。
反对，库珀是我的铁狱。我们现在的作战效能评分超过90%，请求授权保持此连线。
BT， 你该庆幸我们无计可施。准许授权。库珀，有台机器很赞许你。幸好有你的社会扫描资料，我们已经追踪其能量特征到 IMC 的体风星基地上。我们时间不多，快走吧。
All right, trial by fire.
听着 ，IMC 研发一种折叠时空武器，它的威力能够摧毁整座星球，但如果没了它的能源盛会，它就没办法运作。你们必须要在盛会离开空军基地前将它夺走，掠夺者军团武器就绪，等待泰坦降落。
See if you can finish it decent at least. Dude, can you not cock block me, please?
那些防空后台，我们无法再接近内商船了。
卫生就位，格兰涅在其中，所有机制方都准备好。
我是布里格斯指挥官，自由开火，射击！
In the right spot. There goes Scorch.
有更多爱，泰坦来了，给他们来个一手冲击，继续前进！一路9号，回答，继续前进。继续前进，那艘船随时会起飞。
泰坦倒地。
I think the double spawn went over there. Yeah.
能用核心，一路4号，快到地下入口。铁玉，跟我来。
Oh, no.
进入隧道。射得好，库珀铁玉，继续努力。IMC 泰坦在前面，快快快！
反抗军，你惹到不该惹的人了。
漂亮的击杀铁玉，继续行动。一路4号，换鸟2号，封锁这个区域。BT，库珀铁玉，跟我来，走吧。
BT, you're here? Now where's Sarah? I forget where Sarah went. Alright, come on, Sarah. We need to go. Let's see if I have to go back for her.
来吧，铁玉预备，上升。简单的部分结束了。库珀， 伯表现不错，我认为你可以拿到体育证书了。
Hey. Need a pass certification.
赶快解决，然后回家。他在那里，时间还够，可以拦截圣柜。
You want to have a clear shot. Okay.
上！敌军来袭！继续向前推进，不能让圣柜离开那艘船。
Need a clear shot.
我们遭到攻击，我们被包围了，头头与10号受到重创。
射得好，继续前进，我们正在接近天龙星，继续前进。所有反抗军部队进入天龙星。天龙星快加满油了，快！位置到了，我们时间不多。
他们在启动中。
最后检查完成，所有系统正常。
他们要走了，我们得拿下那艘船，别让他们逃了。上那边的坡道。
布里斯克，这是史龙，圣柜朝你那儿去了，我让毒蛇接手了，待会见。
统治32，目标已锁定，准备战斗。
That fade to black. Throw that out right away because then I get a refresh.
我是布里格斯指挥官，我们必须取回圣柜。IMC 已带着他前往天龙星的折叠时空武器，所有船舰全速前进，务必迅速的击溃他们。布里格斯，完毕。
收到，64立刻前往。我们来了！我是坎贝尔的布雷斯特上尉，我们将提供支援平台。
发现敌方中队，锁定弓箭手，偷袭成功，教训他们。
51号，飞弹脱离轨道。深水1号，深水2号，
中了！
所有轨道确认装备深水炸弹。
接下来要登上运输机，直接一路杀过去。我们必须赶上天龙星。
发现不迷雾，11点钟方向有怪物。
那是什么鬼东西？有谁看清楚吗？
被突破，人马就追着，他在我们后面，他太快了，无法追踪。
获得运输机怪物。
视野清楚，目标锁定。
有我在，小子，准备好。
巴克，谢谢你现身。
别客气。
马耳他战舰在10点钟方向防守天龙星，无法通过。库珀，我需要一位铁狱登上马耳他防守甲板。
布里格斯指挥官，我是黑鸟64，我们可以到他那里。BT，跟我们上去。
收到64，你可以的，库珀。
就像以前一样。
不一定，在2个移动平台之间抛掷，显然有更多变数。祝好运。
库珀，欢迎到64。
库珀，听好，我们不能将你下到剑桥，那些枪炮绝对过不了。我们在船尾将你放下，然后自己想办法了。
要左方。
库珀，我会在可能范围内尽量靠近，请算好起跳时间。现在，快！
跳得好，我们会从这掩护。
Oh, wow, I was trying to go for a slide hop straight into it. No, get up. That was actually pretty good. Kit Kat, yep. I told my brother to cuddle with the cat because he's feeling sick, so he got food poisoning. So he's having fun dealing with that.
各位机动去部水，请弃船，弃船。
3号枪炮也解决，
全被干掉了。
我看不到敌人。库珀，等一下，64要
Hey, that
攻
was
击
pretty
了。
smooth.
马耳他的甲板上还有防空炮台在启用中。
Despite that shitty beacon too, we might actually end up with a decent final runtime otherwise.
做得好，
掩护火力不赖。
有我罩你。布里格斯指挥官，我们也需要你的协助。
收到，贝尔，我来了。
Yeah, after I missed heatsink skip the first time, honestly, I should have just run it normal and not stuck it out. Probably would have been faster, but
要我做什么？
关上门，保持平稳。
I normally don't miss it like that.
对吧？等等，跟我来。
Oh god.
我爱死这工作，准备登机，永远不会腻。他们在后面。
戴维斯。
Sometimes taking it slower is the better strategy.
部队前往重新平衡，从9红色代码，保全部队前往重新平衡。
快找掩护！
别放松警戒，过去目标。人民倒下。
Now I gotta head upstairs. I got the guys up here. Okay, they're done downstairs.
跟我来。 别射击，它是防弹的。我们打算打破玻璃，准备开始。楼梯旁的家伙，电工在夹层里。
成型炸弹预备好了。
哎，库珀，看看64怎么做的。库珀，准备好了吗？
好了。
破开，破开，破开！安全吗？
安全。
就是这么做。
Okay, got to the.
64包在我身上。库珀，去上位的操控台解除剑桥的枪炮。布里格斯指挥官，马耳他已拿下。
收到64，库珀，继续掌控剑桥，使用电子刀，在天龙星后方右转。巴克，将 BT 带回给库珀。
没问题，我来了。等一下，铁人。
所有飞行员除掉敌人，到天龙星汇合。就这样。
就这样，你做到了。这是你的泰坦，库珀。保姆任务完成了。
Yeah, I definitely want to have double takeout when I
将控制权转交铁狱。
go to dispatch Viper.
甲板上前去天龙星。
无毒液，毒蛇已就位。
Alright, Viper.
你的
Yeah.
旅程结束了，我掌握了太空，无路可跑，无处可躲。
You're on, Viper.
哈利攻击恶贯。 拉森4号进入目视范围，出动。
干掉了，漂亮！
击中目标，狐狸8号。
警告！警告！
在毒发。
Got him. Where's the one caution line? Gotta stand like here. Okay.
7274，毒蛇已解决。
Got it.
收到，登上天龙星并守护圣柜，我们会准备好移动。
库珀，我要扔了。
Yeah, because you want to be right there when you kill him.
正在调整风阻，计算中。
Got Okay, gotta be in position. Right, bit this in. This looks like one. Get on off your balance. Oh my god.
瞄准驾驶舱。
Why didn't you die? Good thing I had another gun.
BT 还好吗？
左臂严重受损，不过我仍然可以运作。这艘船正高速下坠，靠我们了，库珀。
I don't know if this is actually faster, but even if it's not. Like sliding in there before he tells you to, like...
遏制单位大到无法携带，我们必须随机应变。我无法到达圣柜，库珀，我需要你的帮忙。快点，赶快离舰，时间不多了。这边，库珀。
把圣柜弄出去！
不行，我们被困住了。
你在做什么？
协议3。 我不会失去另一位体育的。准备撞击。
布里斯克，你的问题不关我的事。 你依照合约运送圣柜之后 ，IMC 就会转账给你。
准备好我要
I must be out of practice.
我就会把你珍贵的货物带来，胆小鬼。哎，泰坦，快打开舱门，给我所要的东西。
语音指令无法辨识。
让我把它给撕了。
这太冒险，圣柜人不稳定。听着，大英雄，你有我的东西。 我要你把它还给我，快点！叫你的泰坦打开。
打开他的话匣子吗？
哎，那么想当英雄吗？我靠这份合约赚了不少钱，我的朋友。
Can't see it.
告诉你的泰坦，他再不打开，我就让你脑袋开花。
铁狱陷入危机，视觉系统达到临界。 无法利用视觉找到铁狱。
啊，让他站好。
Well，
看到他了没？在这里，在这里，看到他了没？
功能受严重冲击伤害。
Yeah, aside from Beacon 2, that actually looks like a pretty solid.
还有些东西。
Because I'm looking on my phone. It's like the one time I'm letting myself cheat is right at fold. Because we're already sunk. We may as well finish at this point, right? So that's my one permission slip to cheat, but is at the end of fold? Is that at the start of fold? I actually got a sub 13 BT. It was a 1259. I didn't think it was a sub 13, but I guess I was right on the cusp. That's a pretty solid BT otherwise, though, aside from a couple of drops, but... I might actually get a decent runtime out of this. It's not gonna be total ass. Might not be total ass this time. Let's hope for a good fight with Sloan. Speaking of Sloan, you bitch. You killed my boy. I hate you. I have a love-hate relationship with Sloan because she pilots my favorite Titan class, but she also kills BT and I don't like that, so love-hate. And also during the Sloan fight, she can kinda be rather mysterious. She doesn't always behave like she should. Alright, chat. It's gonna be about time to do what we need to do. Sorrow 7 time, chat. Wait, shit. Still too high. Hand up, because you actually have to hold it, or otherwise it doesn't work. Supposed to be unfamiliar.
我发现一些东西，但是很模糊，无法确认。指挥官，收到资料核心了，信号微弱。
确定你有他们的位置，增强信号，我得跟他们联络。
指挥官，收到库珀的位置了，他拆了 BT 的资料核心，已经直达了 C 域工具组了。
BT，库珀，你们状况如何？库珀，我是莎拉布里格斯指挥官。你如果听到，快到你北边1公里处的桥梁。
Oh,
是我们反败为胜的唯一机会。
I thought I was gonna hit it, but
我们往折叠时空武器来了，我们来了，还没结束呢。
I thought I was gonna hit the railing regardless, or the thing regardless.
你的方向正确，继续前进就对了。在折叠时空武器周围的反攻击防御系统太强大了，我们在地面布置陷阱遭遇困难，简直无计可施。
Oh, what is going on? Why wasn't it grabbing the wall? Why wasn't he grabbing the wall? I was touching it. Going all the way over there. That never happens. What is going on? They're hitting the pipes. Oh, of course. Doorway. Freaking plasma, stop! I don't know why the plasma slows you down like that. Thought I shot them all, but
嗨，杰克。
很高兴看到你活着回来 ，BT。
事实上，超过了2万户。BT 7274启动并备战完毕。
库珀，我正在对 IMC 全力开火，但还是无法阻止折叠时空武器。你必须进入控制室。
Oh, that's not the one that I wanted.
战斗岗位，我要你们火力支援库珀和 BT， 尽全力掩护他们。
收到，执行中。
继续前进，别落后了。库珀，到山坡上，我们掩护你，快！斯托克顿失去联系了，谁马上给我个回报？
我是罗特小的兰德格尔上尉，斯托克顿中弹要坠毁了。
布里格斯指挥官，这是6师的盖斯，我们是不是来晚了？
盖斯你来的正好，马耳他还剩多少弹药？
我们已经担下很多事，别担心库珀，我们罩你。
瞄准系统启动，准备就绪。
库珀，我们在前方追踪布里斯科和斯隆，圣会在他们手上，继续前进。
别想，
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈姆利器将会被摧毁。
我是马德将军。
What the? Ah, I was gonna. No, what are you doing? No, discard. What are you going into the options menu for? Move.
阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。 如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜阻
Wow,
挡。
half of them didn't even shoot at me that time.
会更厉害的。
开启折叠时空武器能源系统，启动瞄准反馈。
目的地设成反抗军星球哈莫尼。
瞄准系统启动，哈莫尼星，坐标264.588，载入。
你拿到钱了，布里斯克，滚吧，我的部队会接着处理。
他们也该做些什么了。
哎，念念不忘当英雄吗？它是你的了，慢慢享用。
我有说过要抢救吗？这个免费奉送。
当我看着你，就想看到。
No, that's not the right one.
侦测到机。
承载生会注射器至第1阶段。这招挺不错，不过我也不简单。
Oh, shoot her! Oh god. I need to start the fight. No, what are you doing? Oh, you're restarting with Scorch?
承载圣会注射器至第1阶段。
这比我预料的好，干掉他们。
时空武器程序通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地哈莫尼。
你这小孬种这算什么？你就是不认输对吧？
受损，警告，警告！
看你怎么对付。
不好意思，哪里都去不了。
时空武器通过阶段3，正在时间折叠投影中。折叠时空武器接近第4阶段，环轮动力达97%。
孩子都为了新救济。
Are you kidding? No, don't go to the video settings. Yes, load.
承载圣会注射器至第1阶段。
你说，这比我预料的好，干掉他们。
That's probably too far.
通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由港系统。
Brute, stop chucking me around, dude.
就是不认输对吧？看你怎么对付自己。
折叠时空武器通过阶段3，现空间折叠投影。
Die.
折叠时空武器接近第4阶段，环轮动力达97%。
Dude, slow die. Die. Why won't you die? No. It's restarting me in the middle of the freaking phase dash.
承载圣会注射器至第1阶段。
Get in there.
第2
This
阶
is
段
really
坐标已
frustrating.
锁定，自由
What is going on lately with my runs?
就是不认输，对吧？这个小子，就看你怎么对付自己。
折叠时空武器通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投影中。
你没那么容易出声。
折叠时空武器准备完毕，部署
Jesus.
环轮动力达90%。
This is gonna be an Aspen like before.
我们会掩护你，之后
警告：喷射伟业能量可达致命等
设
级，
计的
所有人
终极
员
超载了
即刻
我的
退出本区，
主内部
包括泰坦在内的电磁部队
系统
运作将严重停摆。
正在设法还原视觉系统。视觉系统已修复。我的分析。
Oh, I got pre-charge? Looks like I did.
警告：侦测到敌方泰坦，侦测到敌。
你今天走运了。
我的分析是投掷是唯一的办法。我能够将你扔过去，扔过去。投掷是唯一
Yeah, if I
的
had
办
missed
法。
heatsink skip 7 times, I probably would have had a better score, but expect me like a 136.
帮个忙，我的自动导航系统断线了，帮那个射出装配室，我们非得合作，我们非得合作才行，我们非得合作才行。
加强讯号 ，BT，库珀，我们的地面部队没办法在时间内赶过去，你们得想办法从内部破坏折叠。
Yeah, last run it was getting the Beacon 3 initial toss wrong. This run it was heatsink skip. What's new? Look.
体的中心破坏社会的稳定性。
你说什么？
我们已炸毁它。我正传送运输船汇合坐标给你。
收到坐标，我们会过去。那你怎么过去？
相信我，我计算过了，我计算过。
最好是这样。我们在路上了，祝你们好运了。布里格斯，完毕。
别担心，BT，我就在这儿。
收到，铁玉。协议3，保护铁玉。
你在做什么？
相信我。
库珀，我们刚失去 BT 的讯号，只差一点。库珀，我在你的抬头显示上标好坐标，撤离点可能在空中。这边没有可着陆的地方，
而且如果我飞越这片狼藉，你最好准时出现在那里。
铁玉，快走！我在追踪你，继续前进。就要到了，快点，快点！
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a 136. Yeah, that fold was awful. Yeah, that was terrible. Just looking at the picture. Yeah, the Affecting Cause Chapter 2 is actually pretty good. And Trial of Fire was actually pretty good, despite screwing up in a couple of places. Yeah, I guess we'll throw it into the spreadsheet here in a minute. Yeah, Beacon 1, I think what screwed that up was the Stalkers. Not the Stalker fight not ending as it should have, but... Yeah, send that to Ice Cream Man, because he did a run yesterday, and I was like, you know, maybe I'll run. This is like absolute ass. Just send it to him. Yeah, I did not think that was a sub 13 BT though. Yeah, let's go ahead and yoink out the spreadsheet. As horrible of a run as that was, when was the last time I even scored like that, other than the one I did a couple days ago? Yeah, it's been a long time, like last year since I started scoring runs that bad, but it's been fucked up lately. Well, I guess let's just go ahead and document it, but... Yeah, and I knew my gauntlet was screwed up because of the baloney, but... Yeah, Bish 1 was actually pretty good. It was pretty smooth despite getting caught up. Yeah, Abyss 3 was actually pretty good too, but... He's already reactivated. God, that Beacon 3, Beacon 2. Have I ever done that bad on Beacon 2 since I started running? I'm gonna look at the other part of the spreadsheet, see if I can find that. It's like, hey, I did my run. Just like I said I would. Okay, and today's date is the Friday the 13th, chat! Great! Maybe that's why my run was shitty. Maybe that's why the run was shitty, is because it's Friday the 13th, but... And Sloan was just... Yeah, have I ever done that bad on Beacon 2? Ever, at any point. No! I can actually say no to that question. I have never gotten anything. My highest Beacon 2 score, other than the one we just did. I'm looking at my other spreadsheet for the data. The worst otherwise that I did on Beacon 2 was 351. So I've set a new record for the worst Beacon 2. I had to look because I'm like, there's no way. And I was right. Ah, man. $136, not bad. I don't like it, look. I don't. I hate it. I'm back. Yeah. You missed me raging in full. You didn't miss anything. So if you were gonna ask if you missed anything, you didn't. And you probably missed me raging at Beacon 2 as I struggled to get heatsink skip. I tried it like 7 times before I gave up. And then decided to just run it normal. Alright, well, I gotta get up and go to the bathroom. I will be back, chat. Pardon me a little bit here. And then we'll decide what we're gonna do from here. I don't have enough time to do another campaign run. Maybe do some IL practice. Maybe go practice heatsink skip. That'd probably be a good shout, actually, so I'll set up the clock. Well, actually, if I'm just gonna be practicing the heatsink skip, I don't need the clock. If I'm just gonna be practicing techniques, then I probably don't need it. I mean, we can open it back up if we actually decide to try timing stuff, but for right now, I am going to go ahead and actually set myself up. Chapter 2... I think it's here. Yeah, because the speedrun menu mod has a lot of cool... stuff that you can set yourself up at to practice certain areas. So we're actually gonna just sit over there in that spot. And then we can create artificial checkpoints, actually. Like so. Because when I hit the O key on my keyboard, at least that's my personal hotkey for it, yeah, I can create artificial checkpoints. So it can help if you want to practice something really specific, and this is something that I would like to get a better handle on, because I'm usually pretty consistent with this, so I am going to see if I can get that mojo back, because I'm going to need it for the bracket stage of the tournament, because if Beacon 2 gets picked, I need to be ready to do a heatsink skip, and I need to do it well. Alright, I'm going to get up right now, just that we are in position is good. Just wanted to get into position. Alright, well, back to it, guys. I just gotta sit down. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, there's a high wind. Yeah, there's a high wind warning in our area. My mom's like, make sure you hang on to your steering wheel. Extremely windy. Why are people pogging at that run? It was ass. There's somebody else that joined the pogging on the, even though it was total ass. For my typical run performance, that's pretty ass, that score. For those of you who are not as familiar with me, my personal best is a 129. 29, and my batting average is somewhere around 131, 132. For an average completed run. Last couple runs lately have just been so bad. I'm out of practice. I need to get back into things. Alright, well, let's see if I can iron out heatsink skip a little bit more. Alright. Have some coffee. I mean, but I guess in the end, even some of the top runners have said a run's a run, and I mean, yeah, that can be true, but... Well, there we go. Now, let's reset that and do it again. And I'm also going to send a clip in the Discord when I have the VOD of this segment of the speedrun, so then people can tell me where I'm fucking it up, because they have a Helping Questions channel, so I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to be like, can someone please tell me where I'm screwing this up? Because now I'm getting it. Of course, it's not, it's the pressure, the lack of run pressure means I'm going to get it. That's how it should be going. What might be happening is I'm doing that lurchless double jump too early, because I need to maintain a certain level of height in order to get to this point. So part of my issue might be that I'm doing it too early, or even perhaps too late, and not getting enough height. I have to maintain it. I think that's where I'm having trouble, or where I was having trouble earlier. Yeah, because even if you have to salvage it by spamming the space bar, you technically still made it, and that's considered a successful heatsink skip. Alright, let's iron this out. Oh. Okay, now I'm getting it. Maybe it was just run pressure that was getting to me. It's possible. Yeah, because the run puts a lot of pressure on you. Oh wow, I actually hit the railing on that one. Okay. Let's just keep repping it. Okay. Yeah, it very well could have been run pressure. Because now I'm getting it pretty good. Yeah, because now I've gotten it every time. Yeah. Yeah, that happens to even the top level runners. Just by talking to them. Like, run pressure can really mess you up quite a bit, regardless of your skill level. Just by talking to other people that speedrun this game. Or basically any game, really. You could fill in the blank with literally anything that people speedrun. Yeah, I think that's where my issue was, is the timing of the lurchless double jump. It's like right when it gets to be that point, before I get too low, I'm trying to see if I can gauge based on the... Yeah, kind of looking at the environment to see where my crosshair is for the arc tool. See if I can kind of use that as a guide. Well, I still got it. I did the jump a little too soon. You want to wait until you're just about to hop off. Like there. It's kind of going fast. I'm probably gonna have to slow down the VOD in order to actually see what my timing is. I think it might be too fast to see while we're live. I think it might be, yeah. I'll do another few attempts and then we will switch areas. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm realizing what my problem is. Yeah. I think I'm realizing where my problem is. Alright, so what's another thing I really want to work on? I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're not gonna time anything. I think it'd probably be a good shout to just find some techniques that I need to work on. Maybe retraining my thumb on Fold would be a good shout, even though Fold is not commonly picked, just for general run purposes. I think that would be good to iron out that issue, because I had it 2 runs in a row where I hit the phase dash instead of the arc wave. I'm kind of also trying to think generalist, so that I can get back into speedrunning with a little more confidence. Yeah, that'd probably be a good shout, actually. That's one of many things that I think I could work on. Just gonna check something real quick, sorry. Yeah, let's go here. Let's set ourselves up to practice that fight. In case Fold does get picked, because if Fold does get picked, I'm gonna need to know. I'm gonna need to be good at it, so... And it will create an artificial checkpoint at this spot as well. Alright, we'll create an artificial checkpoint kind of towards the end of this dialogue. I do have SV cheats available that I can use to like speed this up, but it doesn't take that long. Let's make it there. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Yeah, because I need to know how to do it.
当我看着你，就想看到一大笔的钱啊！双载盛会注射器至第一阶段，干掉它！
火焰核心就绪，
发现地方在台。
及时空武器通过第二阶段，目标已锁定。自由港系统，行星目的地阿莫尼。好了，来吧！你们不是早上就有钱，就是不认输对。看你怎么对付这回事。折叠时空通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投影中。
Okay, that was not... Come on.
折叠时空武器接近第4阶段，还原动力达
Alright, that second part was,
包括泰坦在内的电磁部队运作将严重停摆。
I am curious if I got pre-charged, even though I don't think I did, because you want to get the Reapers before they jump off, and that's hard, and that's tricky. You have to time your Ronin dashes at the right time. I just want to see if it would have resulted in pre-charge. It would not. Okay.
我有说过要抢救吗？这个免费奉送。
Yeah, I need to follow this through.
当我看着你，就想看到一大笔钱。我必须说，这比我中感盛会注射器第一阶段。
火焰核心就绪，
时空武器通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地。
Alright, level 2. Oh shoot. No, she didn't.
就是不认输对吧？看你怎么对付。时空武器通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投影中。
Okay. Alright, we're working on it.
折叠时空武器接近第4阶段，还原动力达97%。警告：折叠时空武器准备完毕，复生盛会中。所有人员。
And you don't actually have to spam it, I found out. Relatively recently run speaking, you actually don't have to. Yeah, that would not have resulted in pre-charge, I don't think, but it is kind of finicky. It doesn't always happen. Yeah. Alright, let's swap back and do it again. Let's get some reps in.
这个免费奉送。
当我看着你，就想看到一大笔钱。我必须说，在盛会注射器至第1阶段。
火焰核心
已经不错了。
折叠时空武器程序通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由港系统。
The brute is like right on my ass!
好了，再来吧。
Dude! He was literally right on my ass. I've never had that happen.
我有说过要抢救吗？这个免费奉送。
I have never seen that where he's literally hot on your ass and then.
当我看着你，就想看到一大笔的钱。装载 你躲不过雷是核心的。
Oh god, now she's coring.
折叠时空武器程序通过第2阶段，坐标仪锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地。
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna keep going with it because I want to practice the whole thing.
好了，就是不认输，对吧？
Alright, we will see if that resulted in pre-charge. I don't think it will because that third one jumped. Yeah, and she's basically always coring at this point. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we were slightly too late. We're gonna find out.
库珀，喷射器的冲击超载了我的主内部系统，正在设法还原视觉系统。视觉系统已修复。
No, but like I said, it is tricky, and even the higher, if it's even glitchy, even for the high level people. So I'm not too worried if I don't get it. I just gotta get the sequence for this fight correct. But she is dirty. Yeah, I thought I had both traps down, but I gotta get the reps.
当我看着你，就像看到一大堆钱呐。装载社会注射器至第1阶段。该的好。
火焰核心作用。
发现新攻击泰坦。
折叠时空武器程序通过第2阶段，坐标仪锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地哈莫尼。好了，你躲不过雷是核心的。就是不认识。
剑核心启动。
Oh god, are you kidding? Dude, he jumped up there? That doesn't happen too often. Where is she gonna spawn? I was stuck in the...
包括泰坦在内的电子部队运作将严重停摆。
库珀，喷射器的冲击超载了我的主内部系统，正在设法还原视觉系统。视觉系统已修复。我的分析机投掷是唯一的办法。只是警告，侦测到敌方泰坦，侦测到敌。
Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick here, actually. Well, once I can select the gun. Okay, just 1 second here, guys. Alright, maybe we'll do another couple one of these.
火焰可星
坐标已锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地阿莫营。
发现敌方泰坦，接近攻击。
Wait. Oh, he lived? Damn. Alright, well, back we go.
我有说过要抢救吗？这个
So I was like, wait, where's Sloan?
当我看着你，就像看到大的武器。那承载社会注射器制定阶段，这比我预料的好。干着它。
火焰可星救援，需要侦测到基地救援。
折叠时空的检查区通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由港系统，行星目的地阿莫营。
严重受损，警告！警告！
好了。 你就是不认输，对吧？
建核心行动。
看你怎么对付。折叠时空武器通过阶段3。
This is gonna be rough. Oh.
你没那么容易逃生。
Okay.
敌方泰坦到。
折叠时空武器接近地图折叠时空武器准备完毕，部署正轨中。 警告：喷射尾焰能量可达致命等级。
喷射器的终结超载过程，主内部
包括泰坦在内的电子部队运作将严重停摆。
正在设法还原视觉系统。视觉系统已修复。
Oh, that actually would have been pre-charge. Alright, because the way you can tell is if you see the yellow lights right there by reinitializing root systems, hostile Titan incoming. If those lights are yellow, then you got it. So, yeah, I think this is actually a good time to hop out, chat. Because while it is important to practice, it is also important to make sure you take breaks and stuff like that too. Let's go raid this person.
Your mission is to obtain an tool.
Ah, yeah, the game's in English. I'm so used to being in Chinese. Alright, everybody. We are gonna head over by this person. It's Howl and do a raid. This person hasn't played the campaign in years. Let's play it again, maybe some multiplayer later. I'll see you guys there.